Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our very first episode of cGalaxy's Top 5s. My name is Mr. Lowlight, and for our very first episode we'll be looking at the worst music video games have to offer. Music is an extremely important part in our games. From catchy 8-bit hooks to massive orchestra pieces, music helps build tension, raise suspense, and in most cases it's what helps makes a game nostalgic. Although we've had many great video game scores, some just, well, don't quite hit the mark in terms of not making us want to destroy our fucking eardrums with a screwdriver. Sit back, relax, and prepare your ears for some of the worst in video game music. Also, rest in peace headphone/earphone users, you have been warned. Number 5. What sort of music do you expect of an 18-wheeler racing game? Some classic hard rock? Maybe some nice heavy metal riffs? Well, welcome to Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, where the music is about as heavy and intense as watching the fucking paint dry. The music in this sort of game should make me feel like I'm racing and speeding in a big metal oversized tank that could fly through anything. But instead I'm wondering if I've heard this song in my fucking mall. But in all fairness, the game is boring and shit anyway. The more I think about it, the music just sort of epitomizes how much of a failure this game really is. The game is drab and uninteresting, and honestly it's more broken than Windows Vista. It honestly sounds like the composer has thought, you know what I can make upbeat and interesting? Fucking funeral music. But compared to some of the other music in this list, Big Rigs begins to sound like Mozart's finest pieces. Number 4. America, country of the free, where every man, woman and child can have liberty. For such an amazing country, you're gonna need a great national anthem to go with it. Well, don't worry all Americans, because Double Dribble has you covered. This text-to-speech masterpiece would make any American proud of their great land. A masterful piece of music that truly nails all the core values America was built on. It truly connects to a new wave of Americans, and ushers in good old American patriotism to a digital age. As the robotic voice strangles your TV speakers to death, you can stand up proud of all your country's achievements. If you've lost any faith in your nation, not anymore. The high sound chip destroying notes will make you proud to be an American. All lost faith will be restored. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Double Dribble rendition of the US National Anthem. It's so beautiful it would bring a tear to Uncle Microsoft Sam's eye. Number 3. Before we had the internet and a bunch of hipster game journalists to tell us what to buy, we had to take risks based on how awesome the cover art looked. Games like Mega Man had cover art that just screamed top-notch fucking quality at you. However, there was a less riskier way to find and test new games. This was of course going down to your friend's house to check out what they'd bit the bullet on. You could find a gem, which you wouldn't have even considered buying if you'd seen it in store, or you could find a Shadow the Hedgehog. However, if I went down to my friend's house to play Rad Gravity, I would sue the bastard for fucking hearing damage. But in all honesty, considering it's the title theme, what first impressions is anyone gonna make of this game? That's if they're not fucking deaf from the music being played. Rad Gravity theme song sounds like the NES having a mental breakdown. All I'll say is that the composer needs to seek psychiatric help. This can't be normal. If there's any serial killers producing NES music, then I think I found one of their pieces. Number 2. Although we have the PC Master Race now, boasting 4K games running at ultra settings and 20 NVIDIA GTX 1080 graphics cards at $600 each, there was a time where consoles had better graphics and sound than the PC. The NES could beat most PC games back in the day, however even back then there was still a market for PC games. Beverly Hills Cop is remembered for being a great movie of the 80s, however it's also known for popularizing the track XLF, which has become heavily associated with the movie. So if you're going to make a video game based off Beverly Hills Cop, you'd want the XLF theme, right? Well, there's a slight problem. PCs back in the day only had speakers which could produce different tones of beeps. However, that didn't stop Tynesoft. And so with the primitive hardware of the time, they created this masterpiece. Prepare yourself. Well, if you've ever wondered what a PC being strangled would sound like, there you go. The loud screams of your PC speakers could resonate free and break your skull easier than hackers can bring down the PlayStation network. This is the perfect case of just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. Number 1. In 2004, a few coders from Venezuela decided to make a Genesis game for some reason. What they created wasn't really a game. And to be honest, it would fall into the category of torture before it would be classed as a video game which should be played by normal people who haven't committed a horrible war crime. However, it wasn't the horrific gameplay or lack thereof which the game is known for. However, it's the eardrum destroying, tooth cracking, god awful opening thing which the game is most notorious for. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Crazy Bus. This musical masterpiece just gives off that vibe. You know, that end my fucking life sort of vibe. If I was given the chance to go deaf or listen to this for an hour a day for the rest of my life, I'd shove a screwdriver so quickly into my skull it would crack faster than Adobe Photoshop. Whoever created this, I hope you know you're evil. You're bad and you should feel bad. Well, there you go, the top 5 worst pieces of music video games have to offer. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more of this, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this with your friend, your grandma, your dog, and don't forget to hit that like button. Also, all new subscribers get a free cookie. Have a good one guys, and thanks very much for watching.